on the live, I would love it if you drop in and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. Likewise, if you're on the replay, drop us a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think and how you felt after today's session. For those of you who don't know me or what this is, my name is Emma Starling, and I am a trainer, master practitioner, and mentor. And I train people and certify them in trauma-sensitive somatic EFT, which is an absolute game changer in this world. It helps you to feel better naturally, no matter what's going on around you. It helps you to improve performance, let go of the past, reframe and recreate more empowering beliefs. It's a godsend. And the daily tap that you're viewing now is all about that first step for trying EFT tapping, seeing how it feels in the body, and seeing if it resonates for you as something that you would like to incorporate into your everyday life, hence the name, the daily tap. So sometimes I pull cards for this. Sometimes I use oracle cards and tarot cards and things like that. Today, I'm just going to focus on the physical vessel. So tapping is really, really potent. And before we go any further, I would like to say that it's rooted in neuroscience. And there are actually meridians in the body. They have dissected a human body, opened it up, and you can actually see these energy channels that are separate to veins and capillaries and all of that. It does exist. It is real. And neural plasticity and neuroscience is real too. The basis of how tapping works is that you tap on the end points of these meridians on the face, the top of the body, and the hands. And in doing so, it sends a calming electromagnetic signal across the skin to the amygdala to reduce the fight, flight, freeze response that you might be in at any given time about whatever's happening. And it sends out calming hormones into the body, to help you feel more relaxed. I'm very sneezy today. It looks like hay fever is making a comeback. It sends out calming hormones into the body to help you feel more relaxed. And it also, if you think about when you're in a stress response, the front part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, if you imagine that's your brain, it kind of disconnects because everything in your body, in your systems at that moment when you go into a stress response is geared at getting you out of there, turning and fighting the enemy, or freezing and hiding so that you stay safe. So that part of the thinky part of the brain disconnects. When you tap, it reconnects. So what does that mean? It means you can think straight, you can be creative, intuitive, you can make good decisions a lot faster. You can get clarity, right? You can get your yes or your no. And the longer term things are that when you're tapping and you've got a stressful situation going on in the moment, or you're thinking about something to do with the past, or you're worried about something to do with the future, there's a thing called depotentiation. So when you're tapping and thinking about a certain thing or acknowledging a certain thing, the act of actually tapping brings down the level of emotional charge linked to what it is that you're experiencing or thinking about, or that you're fearing is going to happen. And it's really, really powerful. It also then dissolves the neural pathway to the thing, the flash of the image that you've got, either of a memory or an upcoming thing, or how things are in the present. And so that powerful mixture of effects mean that you can basically disconnect triggers and flood your body so you can reduce the cortisol and adrenaline running around your body and metabolize what's left. And you can then flood it with calming hormones, re-engage the thinky brain, and get back on track. Now, if that doesn't sound powerful to you, fair enough. You may have other things that help you do that, but it really is a power tool, if you like, and one that you don't have to buy extra chargers and heads for and accoutrements and stuff. You just do it yourself, right? So what I'm going to do today is give you an experience physically of how EFT feels in the body. And to do that, we're just going to do some simple decompression tapping. So I invite you now to just tune into a place in your body that might feel tense, tight, uncomfortable, in pain, achy, or any other variation of that word, right? And just place your attention on it now. So you might have stiff shoulders, you might have a really sore jaw, you might have a painful knee, you might have like nervous butterflies in your tummy, your chest might feel tight, you might have a sore throat, all sorts of things. Just place your attention on that area of your body now. And if you had to rate the intensity of either the pain, the tension, the tightness, the discomfort, if 10 is as bad as it could be, where are you now on what we call the SUDS level, subjective units of distress? Just don't overthink it. the first number that comes to mind is the right one. If anybody ever used to watch Timmy Mallet, and I am giving my age away here, you'll know what I mean. The first answer is the right one. It's the only answer I can accept. So when you've got your points, just start tapping on the side of the hand. Now, for the purpose of this, I'm going to call it this sensation. But if it's pain, if it's discomfort, if it's ache, you call it the word that resonates for you, right? So we're just going to say, even though I've got this sensation in my, wherever you've got it, I give my body permission to relax. And even though I've got this sensation or pain in my, wherever you've got it, I'm safe and I'm okay. And even though right now I've got this sensation in my, wherever you're feeling it, she says with a twang in the right shoulder, right here and right now, I give my body full permission to relax. And then we're just going to tap around the points. So follow me around, just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. So with the two fingers right at the start of the eyebrow, this sensation or this pain, tension, tightness, whatever you're calling it. Outside of the eye, right on the corner, this sensation. Underneath the eye on the bony ridge, this sensation. You'll notice it's not out here on the cheekbone. It's right on the bony ridge under the pupil. Under the nose in the middle, this sensation. In the crosshairs of your chin, not on the end, in the middle, in the sort of crease. This sensation in my, wherever you feel it. So you might say this tightness in my chest, this ache in my knee. And then under the collarbone, so where they come in to the middle, drop down about 1 inch. You can do one hand, the other hand, both. You can just do it like that. This sensation in my body. And we're going to go under the arm. So lift one arm up, and then with the other you can reach across. So it's 3 to 4 inches down the side of the body, pretty much on where a bra strap would be, or you can just reach like that if you struggle to reach over. This sensation. And when you say that, just place your attention on that sensation, that part of your body that's feeling what it's feeling. And then we go to the top of the head. So kind of top to the middle back, and then all around the top and the back of the head. This sensation. And then just come to a standstill. Place your hand on your chest and just take a nice deep breath in. Good stuff. Okay, so tuning back into that area of your body that's carrying the tension, tightness, discomfort, pain, or whatever else. Where are you now on that scale out of 10? If 10 is the worst, most intense, horrible pain or tightness it could be, where are your points now? Sometimes they can go up first because you've acknowledged it and you're focusing on it, and you know where energy goes and focus flows and all of that. But in the main, points will start to come round. I'm going to do one more round just to give you the feedback and the evidence. Write this down if you want evidence, tangible evidence, that tapping really helps. So we're just going to go back to the side of the hand. And we're going to say, even though I have this remaining sensation, pain, tension, tightness, discomfort, whatever you want to call it, I'd like to accept myself anyway. Notice we're not saying I deeply and completely love and accept myself, because that can create a bit of a can of worms for some people. And even though I have this remaining sensation, tension, tightness, discomfort, I'm safe in this moment. And even though I'm carrying this sensation in my body, I'd love to relax and release it now. Okay, and then following me round on the eyebrow, this remaining sensation. This remaining sensation in my, wherever you feel it, under the eye, this remaining sensation under the nose, this remaining sensation in my, on the chin. What if I could release some of this sensation under the collarbones? What if I could let my body relax and release it now? Under the arm. I'm opening up to the idea of releasing it. Top of the head. It's safe for me to release this remaining sensation. All right, coming to a stop. Take a nice deep breath. Oh, it never ceases to amaze me. And I've been tapping for like the last 2 or 3 hours with a client anyway, but it never ceases to amaze me how much the physical body feels so relaxed after doing that. I would love to, if you would let me know, if you want to put it in the comments, feel free, what your points are. What were they when you started out of 10? What were they when we stopped first time? And what are they now? If you have to rate the intensity of that tension, tightness, discomfort, pain, sensation, ache, whatever it was that you focused on, where is it now out of 10? And if you jot those numbers down, you will see a journey down to neutrality, which means it's working. Okay. The body never lies. It can't. The physicality will always tell you what's happening. Now, notice we didn't go into any emotions, any events, any memories, any difficulties, any challenges, nothing. We stuck with the body and the sensations that were there. Now, there are ways to expand that so that you can tackle the underlying emotions, the memories, the sensations, the things that are linked to it. And that's what I train my practitioners to do in the Trauma-Sensitive Somatic EFT certification. If you would love to train in EFT that is less of a clinical way, more of a spiritual way, we'd love you to come and join us. Likewise, if you would like more tapping, you can either join the daily tap another day, or you can grab my free tapping guide called 7 Steps to Calm, and that will give you a video guide with a little bit longer example of this and a PDF as well, so that you can work out what to say at all times. It's like a fill in the blank thing. If that sounds of interest, put 7 steps in the comment. I will whiz you the link. You can sign up to it, and it's all held in a little membership area, so you don't even have to come on social media to access it. Sounds good, right? So I hope you enjoyed that today. If this was useful, please let me know. And by fair exchange, I would love it if you would make sure, please, that you've liked, subscribed, set to favorites, comment, put a heart or a thumbs up, because that tells the ever more complex algorithms that you like this kind of content, and therefore it will show it to you. And also, if you think this will help somebody else, please do feel free to share it with them or tag them here wherever you've consumed this video, so that they can get some help too, because that's how we change the world, by one person at a time, right? So I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.